I want to show you this video. This video is what PeterObi said about the last 2023 election. I believe that PeterObi won that election flawlessly, but the election was rigged. It was obvious that the election was rigged. So, but watch this video and listen to what PeterObi said.
It doesn't matter whether 36 governors are with the president.
Okay. It doesn't matter?
It doesn't matter.
Why?
I didn't have one governor in the last election, and I won 12 states. 12 states. Even after they've stolen 2 from me, I won 12 states. We have, by making Abuja state, we now have 37 states. Because that's what the judgment of the Supreme Court showed. That is that answer. Senator Rabi Kwankwaso won one.
One state.
Kano.
Kano's, yeah.
APC, PDP, and Labour all won 12 states each. And in it, I lost 2 by the process of rigging. So I would have had 14. So it doesn't matter whether they took all the governors. What is important and what this campaign election is going to be all about is about how to make Nigeria work for the poor.
You have seen that video. They were asking, the journalist asked him a question and said, how will you be able to win when almost all the governors are backing Tinubu? And PeterObi made it very clear that in the last election there was no governor that was behind me. Not one. And with no governor behind me, I got 12 states. He said, although they took 2 states from me, because you understand. He said they took 2 states from me. He said, but at least the one they announced, I got 12 states. And that 12 states, I don't have any governor behind me. What am I trying to say? That video is very deep. It means that you don't need a governor to win an election. What you need is the people. What somebody needs to win an election, a true democratic election, is not a governor, it's the people. There was a narrative that was moving then in the last election where most of all these politicians were like, PeterObi does not have structure. Most of the time, that structure you are hearing, it's not as if the people is not with him. He won the people's heart. But they are talking about their grassroots rigging. Those local government level people they use for rigging so in different levels. They feel that he doesn't have that. What he just have is the people. But the truth of the matter is that in a democratic setting, what you need to win an election is the people. Once the people is for you, you have won you have won the election in a true democratic setting. It's not about how many governors, how many senators, how many people decamp to your party. You understand? Everybody is just decamping. No. When you don't have the people, if you like, pay everybody to decamp to all the old governors, all the old senators, all the old House of Rep members, everybody to decamp to your side. When the people is not with you, you have not won the people's heart. You have not won the people's heart. When the people is not with you, you have not won the people's heart. So it's all about the people. That is what guarantees you to win in a democratic election. In a democratic election, what they count is numbers. And where you can see the numbers is the people. It's the people. So what PeterObi is focused on is people. He's focused on the people, on how to win the people's hearts. But we have seen videos where most of all these other political parties, what they do is that they share money. They don't have organic followers. All the followers they have are people they share money to. One model of rice. There was one that I saw online where APC shared semo, one semo, just to deceive. They are weaponizing poverty. That's why they make sure the people remain poor so that they can weaponize poverty. Imagine when America is doing their election. Have you seen where they'll be sharing $1, $5, a mudu of rice, a kilo of chicken? People are going to curse you. You can't try that. What you can use to win the American heart is for you to tell them, this is what I'm going to do. When you are speaking, they will see how intelligent you are. You understand? They can vote you in. Or when you are already in power, they see the work you did. There's something I said in one video I did one time. I said Tinubu don't need to campaign again. What he did in the first tenure is his campaign. If he did well, that is his campaign. That is his campaign. As far as you have become the president of Nigeria, that is what you are doing during your time is your campaign. The only people that can campaign and share their ideas to us are people like PeterObi, people like maybe Sowore, people that have not they have not become a president. But PeterObi himself is still giving you his CV when he was a governor. That this is what I did. This is my lifestyle. That is also a CV. You understand? That is a CV. I remember when the last election in 2023, people were saying that um, Tinubu built Lagos. Even if I didn't believe that. I studied political science, so I know about politics. And I know what Lagos was during the colonial era. I know pictures. Go online and search for pictures. The state of Lagos during colonial times. That was a province. You understand? Go and search for how Lagos was. Go and search for Lagos. Lagos was the former capital of Nigeria. It was our former capital territory. Lagos was never a place where, you understand, things were not working. Things were has been working there before he came. So I knew that that was just a nonsense narrative. And there have been many governors before him and after him. So that is not a wise narrative to say. You understand? But at least he has become the president already, yes. No matter the process he entered, he has become. What did you do? What did you do? Most of the time, the policies he brings is how to enrich themselves. So what am I trying to say? What I'm trying to say is this. Huh? What you need to win an election is the people. What Peter Obi needs is the people, and I believe he has gotten the people. He has won the people's heart. He has won the people's heart. That is what I believe he needs, and he has already won it. He has won it, and every day by day, you understand, the people are really, really supporting him, especially with the issues that are happening in Nigeria. People have already seen. There are people that already know that if this administration continue, Nigeria is in trouble, big trouble. Some people that are making mad, they don't know. Nigeria is in big trouble. You see that tax that is, it seems as if the government is not talking much about it. Don't worry. Your mind go dey. You understand? Things Nigeria has, in short, as Nigeria is now, so many things has changed. They are not like before. I was telling somebody something. Then when I was in school, somebody told me that he bought a phone of 150,000, an Android phone. I was like, a whole 150,000 for phone? That's too expensive. As at then, my phone, I bought it, I think 25,000. My Android, my Android phone. Nigeria was not like this. When you had, when you are receiving salary of 50K, then it has meaning. A bag of rice then was 9,000, 9,500. Before APC came, it was 9,500. It has, imagine you are earning 50,000. You know how many bag of rice you can buy. People can survive. Some people were not even earning much, but now some people are earning up to 400,000, but the money is like peanuts because there's no more value. Everything is being taxed. Government will tax the companies. The companies will increase their price. Overtax them. The company will increase their price. Government will still tax you. Every way is tax. Very soon now, as you are buying something, you'll be paying tax. Imagine you want to buy something, you pay life tax. Like I made a video about that. I said Nigeria is going to that level. Where you go and buy something, they will tell you say add tax. Yes, yes, Nigeria is getting to that level. They will say add tax. You add tax to what you are buying. in a country, third world country. There are certain things that they are not supposed to do in this country until maybe we have developed to like first world country before you start considering certain things. That is why you see that in country like this, people like America, they always give incentive, send relief materials, food, different international organizations. They send food to Nigeria, they send money, they give, you know how many billions they are giving to the government to help the less privileged, because they know that country like this, there are certain things you are not even supposed to do. You are supposed to subsidize so many things for them. But currently now, the fuel that we are managing, they subsidize small. We are not seeing anything. We are not, there's no subsidy. When they remove that subsidy the first time, I was telling somebody that this is a big problem. But say, he say the person was trying to tell me that the people that they are eating money through the subsidy. I said this is a very big problem. The only thing that we are getting subsidized from the government, they have removed it. School fees were subsidized before, but now there's no more. They say they brought school loan, school loan. I went to University of Benin. My school fees was 12,500. It was 12,000. They increased it to 12,500. I remember when they added 500, we protested. The school protested because they added 500. So we were paying approximately, let's say, 12,500 as school fees. I remember then when I was in school, there were people who there were some of my friends then, they were selling cake. This cake, 15 naira, 30 naira cake, I mean, that small cake. They were selling cake 15 naira. They use it to train themselves from throughout the school session. But currently now, you can't try that. School fees now, go and check the price. You'll be hearing some cost 120, some 100. Things has changed because there's no subsidy in school fee again. They now say they introduce school loan. After school, you are not even guaranteed that you get a good job. You are entry loan. God. I don't know, Sha, but what Peter Obi says is the right thing. But I don't know. What do you think? Drop in the comment section.